Within the depths of the mysterious mall of misery lies a dangerous series of hallways completely exposed to roaming doppelgangers. Beyond the swinging stockroom doors of the holy grail of grocery stores, Whole Market Farms, the members of a secret society assemble to scrutinize those films which are rumored to drive viewers to madness and dissolution. Draw closer, dear listener. Let your trembling ears sup upon the eldritch knowledge of the Cinemania Society.
We the fellows of the Lenses Hall do convene to judge if the cinema worthy of our esteem, or whether it should cast down worthless hokum. Let us start our friends' judgment.
We the fellows... Oh.
The story so far. Having so far failed to find sufficient snacks, our heroes are hiding in the employee lounge of an overpriced health food store for reasons, and are holding a drug-fueled consideration of 2006 drug-fueled experimental movie, A Scanner Darkly, while rapidly regretting their decisions in life. Keanu Reeves is a secret drug enforcement agent who is so secret even his own agency doesn't know who he is. Substances are taken, bugs appear everywhere, Robert Downey Jr. is having the time of his life, but we're no closer to the ultimate question. Where exactly is Substance D coming from?
Yeah, where exactly are you getting the D, Andy?
You have no right to ask anybody where they're getting the D. That is a personal question, sir.
I think it's best if we venture out into the store one at a time to avoid arousing suspicion. Hope, why don't you go first? Everyone else, try not to look too shifty while we wait.
Wish me luck. I'm gonna get me some new books.
Books?
Here it is. The stationery and book aisle. Now I can start replacing all of the precious literature those heathens destroyed in my bookshop. The Notebook, The Time Traveler's Wife, Twilight? Well, close enough.
Can we have some candy, please? We promise we'll be good.
Oh, honey, just you wait just a minute. I need to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 8 birthday cards. And then we can go to the candy aisle and buy a big bag of those all-natural, organic, sugar-free, gluten-free, dairy-free, plant-based lollipops you all love so much.
Yay!
Candy, candy, candy.
Give me candy! Candy, give me candy!
Candy, 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 candy.
Oh, that's a lot of kids. Are you a teacher or something? I love kids. I ran, actually, a bookshop for kids here in the mall. This little one in your class sure do love candy. Knock it off, kids. I'm trying to talk to your teacher. As I was saying, my bookshop was perfectly organized. You could find whatever you needed. Recipes, dark arts and crafts. Dark arts? Everything a young child could need to explore the supernatural, like the very hungry zombie, Cthulhu's web, the ABCs of necromancy, and then not just when we get back to the mall and my bookshop is perfect again. Those imposters, those evil us's, whoever the fuck they are, you have the nerve to move into the video store next door and send the rest of the society into a frenzy. And now, all I have left of my books is this mass market paperback copy of Twilight. Magic? Magic for kids? This is reprehensible. I cannot believe you not only allow, but promote these dangerous books and dark arts and crafts on the day of the Lord. That Harry Potter was bad enough posing as a terrible spiritual threat to our vulnerable youth. Your bookshop is nothing but a pitiful, barely disguised attempt to lure our Christian young people into Satanism. Whoa there. What is your problem?
Mom, are you okay?
Yeah, Mom, why do you look so mad?
Oh, wait. Are all of these your kids? Hold on just a minute. Feel six. I think the twins need a change. I want to just head off. The nerve of that lady. Who does she think she is? My bookstore offered a much more grounded introduction to magic and occult than that stupid Boy Wizard series. Ugh, fuck TERFs and their fucking... Yeah, anyways. Well, might as well grab a few more books while I'm here. Let's see for the romantic stuff they've got. The book of Azrael, Cousin, oh, there's something that'll do. Wait, is that? Ooh, is that the giant cyclops that we saw in earlier near the break room? Oh, I'm out of here.
You're back. What did you manage to get? A pizza?
Books!
Aw, nothing edible?
I mean, books can be edible in the right circumstances. Which ones in particular?
The Book of Azrael to start.
Ooh, good find. It's a great baby's first demonic summoning primer.
Better find would have been a large cheese pizza with pepperoni.
Zach, you big whiner. Here. Lunch, courtesy of the employee break room fridge.
All right.
Excellent. And now back to the Conclave.
Oh, what kind of heathens are we stealing from employees?
Back at the drug house, Bob is starting to lose it. Barris is shooting his mouth off about imposters, while Bob starts to see Barris and Luckman morph into human-sized cockroaches. Yet they keep their human heads, jabbering away as if nothing is amiss. Somehow, Bob still manages to joke in reply to Barris that narcs look like junkies, so just stay away from guys who look like us.
So I have a question. Do you think this is more of a reference to Naked Lunch or to the Metamorphosis?
I mean, it's a little bit Naked Lunchy. It's definitely, at the very least, a partially dressed brunch.
I mean, Naked Lunch in itself was a tribute to Kafka, so, yeah.
Well, when Barris leaves, Donna confides in Bob that she doesn't like that asshole because he is crazy, and he makes Bob crazy too. Of course, Donna is also never one to forget business, so she asks Bob if he has the money for the stuff. Donna never takes any D herself. She says she prefers to snort coke. Oddly enough, despite her and Bob's situationship, they never seem to get intimate either. Bob's noticed, and so is that jerk Barris who comments on this to Bob's face.
She said she never takes any D herself, huh?
Oh, beneath you, Zach.
I don't know. I don't think that's beneath him. It's just beneath the rest of us.
You're right. I think he's at that level. At work, Bob's boss, Hank, is insisting that he get some psych testing to make sure he's still functioning optimally. That substance D can really wreck a person, mess with your brain hemispheres, and cause you to see things as other things. So Bob goes to the testing unit. He jokes a bit with the doctors and asks how to impress a girl. They suggest flowers, blue flowers. Bob passes the first round of tests, but after he goes home and more time passes, the hallucinations start to get worse. For example, one evening when Donna's put him off again, he's trading drugs for sex with some random addict, and he sees Donna's face on the girl instead.
Admittedly, that does freak him out for a second.
I mean, he is aware that there's something going on that doesn't seem right.
Something about this is not quite right, but it's unclear what.
I'm still wondering about the testing scene. You see a blue flower walking in the desert. It's on its back. Do you help it?
I'll tell you about my mother. The world is getting even worse, too. On the street, a protester with a bullhorn, played by Alex Jones, by the way, is shouting about the dangers of substance D when a black van pulls up and he is taken away. Not only that, but Charles Freck has had enough of his insane drugged-out buddies, the bugs, the constant paranoia. Trigger warning here, there is an attempted suicide, but Charles comes out of it fine. Charles concocts a bizarre, if meaningful to him, plan to type a protest letter on an Ayn Rand and then unalive himself with downers and a very fancy bottle of wine. However, Charles Freck had been burnt. The downers weren't barbiturates, they were some kind of psychedelic he'd never taken before, which meant instead of dying, he had a vivid hallucination involving an alien reading out his sins for eternity. Charles survived these hallucinations, and by the end of the film, he is in a new path detox.
That's bad. Time dilation on drugs is bad.
Dude, this sequence is all taken almost verbatim from the book. And also, I'd like to say it's a real shame we did not actually get to see Alex Jones taken away in a big black van. I really wish that had happened. But, at least we can see it for pretend.
So, taking this so verbatim from the book, would you say, Brother Ethan, that that's a dick move?
Yes, this is a classic dick move.
Oh, neither of you are beneath that one.
I just assumed that he'd taken so many drugs he was like resistant, like impossible to kill.
Well, drug addiction is caused by a narrowing of the telemonosymphonic dopamine pathways, so, that is not beyond the realm of possibility there.
I was actually about to say that exact same thing.
That is very impressive.
I thought that was only opioid addiction, but
it can be other substances too. It's just the the right rate of return. It's why you have to re-up and do bigger and bigger doses, because the more of the substance that you take, the more resistance you get to. Unfortunately, it's not just for drugs, but it can be from anything, really. You have a reaction too much, or just your brain pathways become overstretched, overtaxed. As they stretch, they get narrower and narrower. Therefore, you literally need more of it to feel the same rush and joy that you used to. That's
why I have to suck on old coffee filters every morning just to get out of bed.
Exactly. No, it's our brain has some fucked up wiring like that. But then again, some people, when they start treating their brains like their own private playgrounds, well, fuck around, you find out.
And that is my cue to leave. Wish me luck in lifting some tasty treats.
Good luck.
Yeah, I'd better go too. Clark Nova has been really cranky lately, so I'd better refill his stash. Speaking of, has anyone seen Clark Nova recently?
I saw him scuttle out of the back bay doors. The stench out there is truly astounding. Smells like a dumpster.
A dumpster and a roach typewriter? Yeah, that tracks.
Good luck, Andy.
So this is a frozen fish aisle. Fancy. Oh, and what have we here? Some tasty fish, so juicy sweet? Nah, just halibut. I suppose this cod isn't bad, though. G'day, mate. You see any shrimps next to those there halibut? I'm raring to put some on the barbie for dinner. Yes, right here. I'm looking for a fish to fry, actually. Cod fried with some chips really hits the spot. Fried? That's a shame. Grilling on the barbie is the only way to really cook fish. Are you having what I scoffingly refer to as a laugh? Fish and chips is practically the national dish of Britannia. But you haven't lived until you've tasted grilled barramundi with lemon and a bit of pepper from Australia. Wait, did you just hear something? Oh, no.
Yeah, you Danny boy. You made me a promise.
Crikey, what's that thing? I swear I'm not carrying on like a pork chop. That is some massive cocky. I didn't even have a stubby this morning. Forget these shrimp, I'm bloody out here. The butcher Daniel went that way. And I'll just take these shrimp along with my cod. Better grilled. We'll see about that. Bloody Australians, what do they even know? Call me a thief.
So which of these has a better eau piquant flavor? Which would Clarky choose? Benign, Taro, or Combat?
Daddy boy, I found you. Are you keeping up your end of our dog bargain?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, do you prefer boric acid or diatomaceous earth?
It's like asking if I prefer herbal smokes. What's the point if it's not acid?
Let's see. Salt, check. Candles, check. Silver dust is too expensive, so let's see. Next on the list is bug powder. Pest control. Yeah, it must be in this aisle. Quick, Clarky, someone's coming this way. You've got to hide.
I see how it is. You're just ashamed of my voice right now. I'm pregnant.
I'm sorry, what? Never mind. That is going to have to be a next Conclave conversation. Now scuttle.
Fine. Just don't forget the bug powder.
Oh, hey. I'm just looking for some bug powder. Have you seen it anywhere on the shelf? It's in this aisle. You're standing right in front of it. You got a roach problem? Oh, no. I'm trying to summon a demon. And silver powder is just too expensive. Don't even get me started on powdered bone. Like, where am I even supposed to get that, right? Right? Arcana taxes in this state are brutal. By the time you've paid for the baby skeletons and powdered it, you're already in the hole. I mean, hope you're summoning a demon that can help you raise some fast cash, right? Everyone thinks the hard part to demon summoning is the eldritch lore, or the whole losing your soul piece by piece thing. It's so rare to meet someone who can appreciate the logistical challenges. Right? I was just thinking the same thing. The idiots in my secret society, they take all of my arcane knowledge for granted. By the way, do you have the name yet? For the demon you're going to summon. That really brings it all together. Do I ever? This name is prime demon stuff. I'm only here to get the final ingredients for the summons. I'd love to hear it. I don't know if I should. What's the harm? It won't work without setting up the other ingredients first. It really helps if you have a book of true names. Well, okay. So the demon's name is Fred.
Danny boy, why it's taking so long? Clark is getting grumpy without his bumping.
Holy shit, it worked! No, it didn't. That's my demon cockroach typewriter. Tell him, Clarky.
What kind of bug powder you got, boy? Only I should upgrade.
This is amazing. It even has little typewriter mouth and wings. I couldn't have dreamed of a better companion. Hey. You seem cool and all, but if you come near my bug typewriter, I swear to Nurgle.
So right, I got me some mineral spirits, some lubricant. Now all I need is some bug killer, and that should have me covered if I run into that blooming monstrosity again. That thing was worse than me neighbour's tit tarantula wobbler dingo.
What the fuck is wrong with your voice, Brother Andy?
Crikey, there it is again.
As delightfully confusing as this is, I'm gonna carpe this diem to run the fuck away. Clark Nova, on me! Hey, my demon! Come back! I have a very nice soul. I mean, not mine, but someone's.
Top of the whatever it is, good debaucher. You look right knackered.
Oh, hey, you got your accent straightened out.
What happened? Andy? Daniel?
Great. Clark Nova's back.
I love you too.
I met a great guy. I mean, lots in common. But then he tried to steal Clark Nova.
Well, I stole some disgusting shrimp and battered cod. Quick blast in the microwave and job done.
I'll have you know it absolutely contravenes society bylaws to use a microwave to heat up seafood in a microwave. This is entirely unacceptable.
Gotta say, I expected better, dude.
I don't know. Maybe we can start a bonfire out of the furniture back at the shop and grill it.
Over my dead body.
I wouldn't tempt him. We've all gotten pretty hungry.
Let's just get back to the Conclave.
By now, Bob is really struggling at work to keep it together, and his boss, Hank, notices. So Bob is sent back for more testing. And this time, the doctors notice that he is much more depressed. Bob confuses the doctors' faces and then fails to identify one of the images on their test cards. Even sadder, Bob has forgotten that he once had a wife and kids. Cue essential Philip K. Dick voiceover. Okay, we'll forgive you, movie. This one time. It is rather epic.
I have to say, I love this voiceover piece. It feels so important and heavy and portentous.
Yeah.
The doctors return to deliver the test results. And as expected, they are tragic. Bob's brain is officially shot. He's bonkers, and he needs detox at New Path. Incidentally, New Path is the only place that does not allow surveillance in this world. This will come up later again. In addition to Bob losing his job, he is also given a fine. Somehow, this is his own fault that he got addicted while on the job.
Getting addicted on the job? That's paddling.
Bob's bosses tell him that the whole surveillance of Bob Arctor was a ruse to draw out Barris, the one the PD was actually interested in. All of Barris's intel on Bob Arctor was fake or worthless, and apparently so was all the stress Bob suffered while having to investigate himself. Bob's boss does acknowledge that Bob has been dealt a bad deal, and he escorts him out of the station. After Bob leaves and his boss Hank goes to the changing room, we found out that Hank is actually a Hankette. No, it's Donna. She hops in her car and picks up Bob to take him to New Path. Bob is a wreck already, panting and retching and generally messed up by withdrawals.
What's funny is in the book, this is one major change between the book and the movie, which is otherwise almost exactly as written. In the book, there's no reveal of Bob's boss or Fred's boss, and that whole sequence between Fred and Bob's identity while he is undercover, and his boss, like, is written as Fred. Like that's one of the really cool little notes, right? So you know who it is at first, but it gradually, the prose changes to the point where it's written from Fred's point of view through the book until you realize, like, oh, wait a minute. Okay, this is supposed to be Bob. I can't keep track of what character is which. So this is Dick pulling a little sleight of hand on the reader until you're like, oh, right. Okay, I'm keeping track of who this is. So it's a classic Dickism. But the other thing that's really interesting is that...
So wait, are you saying that a dick in the hand is worth two in the bush?
Absolutely.
It's sleight of Dick. It's pure prestidigitation.
Exactly. But he does the reveal of Donna in the car. So there's a scene that happens. They do the whole scene while they're driving to New Path. But there's a scene in the car where they're basically, like, she takes him to a hill, like where they're parked, and she gets out a hash pipe and they smoke some hash together while he's also coming down from the D and crapping his pants and shivering with withdrawals. And while they're there talking, and she's kind of like having this goodbye saying with him, it's revealed when a local police officer sneaks up on them, knowing that they're in the car getting high, and wants, is basically like, okay, show me your ID. She gets out of the car and shows him a federal drug investigation. Like she shows her that she's with the DEA, like she's a Fed. And that's how it's revealed. She's basically like tells the cop to fuck off because she's got higher credentials than he has.
I think this reveal was a bit more cinematic. The staff at New Path call Bob a loser, but he does run into an old friend, Charles Freck. Too bad Freck's too far gone to even recognize Bob anymore. A burnt-out husk. Is that all that's left of Bob Arctor? Donna hopes not. We see her having coffee with a coworker as they discuss the chances that Bob will still be able to do undercover work in his current state. Why is that important? Because New Path, who they suspect are the makers of Substance D, is the only place that does not have surveillance. When New Path sends Bob to the farm, they see him as a burnout, so far gone that he poses little threat. While spraying some crops, Bob gets down on his knees and notices tons of little blue flowers growing beneath the corn stalks. Oh, I just got why the doctor told him to bring her blue flowers. Oh, okay.
I just got it, huh?
I just got that. Dun. Oh my God. I'm a little slow sometimes, guys.
Does this count as post-shadowing?
Yeah, right. The guards tease him, stop worshiping. That's not your god anymore. Those flowers are the beginning of Substance D. His guard has told him he'll be able to see his friends at Thanksgiving. Bob remembers this small fact. So the last thing we see Bob do in this film is pick a blue flower, put it in his sock, and think, for my friends. The end.
Well, it looks like the gamble may have paid off.
But at what cost?
Yeah. It really, like, one of the things that I also really appreciate here, there's a line in the book that really kind of nails this. The what Substance D does to a person, which I know isn't a real thing, but people think about this, and you see this a lot, particularly in people who are drug burnouts. It says this: spray a bug with a toxin and it dies. Spray a man, spray his brain, and he becomes an insect that clacks and vibrates about in a closed circle forever. a reflex machine, like an ant, repeating his last instruction.
Hey, don't talk about Clark Nova like that.
What do you got to say for yourself, Clark Nova?
I gotta say, Bugs will get a bad rap, but you ought to try it.
Not even once.
This is your brain. This is your brain on bug spray. Any questions?
Hey, Clarky, I got this new blue ink for you to try.
Don't get me on that shit, man. It screws with me. Bad for the digestion.
Oh, man.
Yeah, could you imagine Clark Nova paranoid?
Oh my god.
It's finally my turn to see what I can get out of this preppy, overpriced deli mart.
Yes, Zach, please go. Maybe you'll have better luck than the rest of us so far.
Quiet, beast. I know. I saw a deli counter around here somewhere when we walked in. There! Salami sandwich. Here I come.
Welcome to Whole Market Farms. What can I get you, mister?
I would like a salami sandwich on rye, extra pickles, hold the mayo, pepperoncinis, maybe a bit of salt and pepper. Oh, don't forget the cheese. 3 kinds. Oh, but what kind?
Welcome to Whole Market Farms, sir.
Good afternoon, Dennis the deli guy. Nice to see you here. I just love the windows in your cases you have here. They really show off the gnarly meats and cheeses.
Thanks, I guess. What can I get you?
We're making a charcuterie board, brah. So whenever you think is best, I better not stand too close to this guy. He looks like he just crawled out of a dumpster behind a printing press. He's covered in disgusting shreds of paper, guy. Is that from a newspaper or books?
Mister, anything else on that sandwich?
Yeah, give me cucumbers, tomatoes, onions, olives, like all the vegetables, but hold the anchovies and the tomatoes. You would not believe how rude it is that we came back from a long journey just waiting to curl up in the lounge chairs in that back room of our store, and instead we find it full of disgusting doppelgangers, clones, imposters.
Yeah? Oh, that must be so hard. What else would you like on your sandwich?
And for you, sir, did you want cheese to go with your salami?
Sure, I could go for that, but nothing squishy or squirrely. Speaking of squishy, I think someone's improvised a face covering that is starting to sweat. It's not Halloween, dude. You should give your brows a break, am I right? Or else that paper covering on your forehead just might start to tear.
Mister, the sandwich is done. Anything else?
And another thing, how is a guy supposed to eat a sandwich in peace when he knows there are fakers watching his every move? Oh, crap. Bro, it's you! And this is me taking your salami. Run away!
Professor Andrea, I think I'll mosey over to the snack aisle. With the film summary finally complete, we are mere minutes away from leaving this terrible place for the warm comfort of our degraded discount bookstore, where we can render our judgments without interruption.
Get on with it, then.
Hey, stop him! He's running away with a sandwich!
Wait, just...
Sir, I think you need to pay for that before you leave.
Wait, just a flippin' minute. What the hell now? Oh, this is bad. This is very, very bad.
What now?
I think I just saw Zach hoofing it out the front doors with the security guard chasing him, and I believe he was holding a salami.
And I believe that is our cue to get the hell out of here.
But isn't Inquisitor Ethan still out there? He doesn't know.
My God, you guys. All right, everybody. No need to panic. We just casually walk out of here. Not like we're shoplifting at all. Walk out, find Ethan, and then we get the hell out of here.
Okay, everyone got it? Let's go. The Cinemania Society was written, produced, and performed by Hope Bravo, Andrea Palladino, Zacharia Berks, Ethan Ireland, Andy Slack, and Daniel Scribner. Editing and sound design by Ethan Ireland. Music by Carl Casey at White Bat Audio. Incidental music and sound effects courtesy of Epidemic Sound. The Cinemania Society is a work of fiction. Unless otherwise indicated, all the names, characters, businesses, places, events, and incidents appearing in this audio play are either the product of the author's imagination or are used in a fictitious manner. Any resemblance to actual persons, living dead, or actual events is purely coincidental and or a part of a work of parody that should not be construed as making statements or allegations of actual fact. All celebrity voices are impersonated unless otherwise stated. The Cinemania Society is available on social media. You can reach us on Facebook, Instagram, or Blue Sky, and our Reddit feed on r/The Cinemania Society. Or just please email us at thecinemaniasociety.gmail.com. You, yes, you, listening right now, please take a second to drop us a line, because not only are we dying for an excuse to do a listener mail episode, we genuinely love to hear from you.